So for this video today, we're going to go ahead and wrap my Note 8. And here's the wrap right here. I'm going to be pointing the camera down so you can see the phone itself. So let me get reset and I'll get back with you guys. Basically, just want to make sure it's all nice and clean. Free of fingerprints, all that good stuff. You got your stuff right here, so you make sure this stuff has to be shaken out. Basically, it's just soap and water. So make sure you have your squeegee with you. That's real important. What you want to do first is spray your fingers, okay, with this stuff. So peel off. Spray it down really good. Put a thin couple of sprays on there. Make sure the device is off, which I turned mine off already. And you basically just set it on there, and that way you can start moving it around to get everything set in place before you start worrying about putting it down. Get all your cutouts lined up real good, and you basically start squeezing out the water. You just gently push it out, because if you move it around, if you push too hard, you're going to want to move in the screen. So you just want to start getting the wire out, see it kind of move. So you want to move it around, get it set back again. Takes a little practice and definitely takes patience. You need to be patient. So I always try to tell my kids, be patient. Because if you're not patient, you're just going to screw it up. You got the edges kind of up here on the edges a little bit. And like I said, that's going to happen because actually it's got a curved screen. So just try to get as much water out as you can, and then you eventually start pushing those edges down. And they will, once it dries up, will start to stick. You get all the water pushed out, get it all flat, and you're gonna have the edges kind of sticking up because again, it's a rolled edge. So what you do is you dry that up as best you can. I have one of these industrial type blower things. It gets really hot really fast though, so you want to make sure if you have to use something like this, you're really careful, because this is like a very, very powerful blow dryer. It gets real hot real quick, and you can wind up damaging your screen. So you want to be real careful using this. I recommend using a blow dryer. You just go real quick passes like that, and then that's it, just for like maybe about 2 or 3 seconds. And basically what that does is it dries up the soap, gets it sticky again, and then you just start working, you slowly start working it down like this, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And like I said, it takes a lot of patience. And if something does happen to peel back up, all you're gonna do is just push it back down real slowly. Slowly push it back down. You gotta give it about a full 24 hours is what you wanna do. You don't wanna stick this in a case or in your pocket or anything. If you can avoid it for at least a good 12 to 24 hours, I recommend a full 24 hours, but at least 12 hopefully. You can do that, and then that way it'll have time for it to completely adhere. Once it is adhered to the glass, it pretty much is not going to come back off. I got the front one put on now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over, I'm going to go ahead and do the one on the back, and then we'll start doing the sides in a little bit. Want to take your liquid, get your fingers all nice and wet, and you're going to peel the back piece nice and slow, make sure you don't tear anything. Want to spray it down real quick, and then place it onto the phone. Oh, alright, once you get it on there, you want to get it aligned up real good. Basically, what I'm using is the cutout. Make sure that the cutout right here is all lined up properly. Doing this on an all black phone is not the easiest thing in the world, because it's hard to see, to make sure everything's lining up right. Alright, so you can see I got the back on finally. All the edges are down. You also got to let it time for it to completely dry and for it to set. But like I said, I pretty much have it all lined up on there like I want. Go ahead and start trying to get some of these side pieces on, and we'll see how that works out. So here we go. Here should be the next piece, which does not want to come off. There we go. A little bit of wet, not too much, kind of like just the kind of mist, so you can move it around when you get it on there. So that piece is on. Looks like it came out pretty good. I lined it up, and it's just pushing it down. It looks like I got it right on there. It came out pretty good. The next piece is going to be kind of difficult. I don't know if you guys can see it on the thing, but it's this piece right here. Basically, it's going to go right there. Finally, it's down again. Black phone, don't even tell. Hopefully the camera's picking that up and focusing in. I even came with one for the little pin, so I popped that one on there too. You know, if you can see it or not, but there's a little protective part on that pin right there, so I want to pop that on. So I got all this on, so I got enough now left to do is this side and then the top over here. So let's get the side done next. It's gonna be a little bit longer than it should have been. So we're gonna peel this off. I'm about to cut part of it off, probably too long. Got it done. I had to actually wind up cutting it because it was too long. And the extra piece that I cut, they didn't give you a piece for it, so I put it in between these two buttons right here. So it actually kind of worked out perfect. What the hell did I just do? Move the other piece from this back side, which already had a piece on it, and put it here where it belongs. So it's there now, but my dumbass was putting it on the wrong side. Smooth move. Oh yeah. This part looks like everything's real good. So I gotta let this sit, like I said, for about 24 hours, 12 to 24 hours before I do anything with it. But like I said, there's all the sides. Hope that's focusing. There it goes. I think it's focusing. And the side there, bottom, and of course got the screen itself, and then the back part. Alrighty, well I hope that was informative and hopefully not too long a video. Hopefully I showed you enough to where you can kind of see what I was doing. There is a website you can go to and look at a video that'll show you how to put it on also. But like I said, the main thing is patient. You gotta be patient. Make sure you spray everything down. Don't over soak it, but make sure it's enough where you can move things around. The major big parts, you want to get most of the water out first with the squeegee. Using a squeegee here, get most of the water out. And then for the sides and things, that's when you can start using that hair dryer, whatever, kind of dry it up and then start working everything down. There you go. That's the DIY full body wrap on the Note 8. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to leave any comments below, drop them back down there. You know where that's at. And subscribe if you're new. That is it for now. Until next time, stay positive, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next video. Peace, bitches.